We've been manufacturing and printing award-winning shrink sleeves for over 20 years. And while every strata of business in front of you grapples with the same challenges of supply chain disruption, inflation, workforce development, there's never been a single point in time where I've seen demand for printed shrink sleeves at an all-time high. I think the reason for that is first to understand the three fundamental elements for effective branding, which are always in this hierarchy: color, shape, and size. In our company, we directly impact the quotient of color. With our printing technologies and capabilities, we print the widest gamut and the most intense form of color representation for brand identity. And second, with the development and continuous advent of resin and film technology, we can decorate virtually any shape or size container. So knowing that, I think, drives a big part of the demand. Also, we're seeing in every vertical CPG category the proliferation of SKUs. So to be able to provide brand owners velocity to market, quick changes, response time, whether it's event related, content, legal, or otherwise, we eliminate any type of obsolescence issues and give them tremendous flexibility and freedom of design.
I can attest that we've challenged John on every point that he's just made. And look, I'm going to try to add as much of a brand perspective as I can here today. Obviously, I'm not a package or shrink sleeve expert. That's why I have these guys here. But I think when I was ultimately introduced to John, when we launched the brand, we had some pretty crazy ideas of how we wanted to bring our brand to life in the marketplace through our sleeves, through our labels, through a lot of the packaging elements that we've created with him. And sitting at press checks, he's probably I'd like to think that I'm responsible for at least a couple of those hairs that are gone on top of that head. But I think at the press checks, we would challenge him on every element of the label, whether it's color, whether it's the trapping, the doming or textural elements to everything that we do, and ultimately he was able to deliver. But I think if you zoom out and you take it away from myself or John, I think a brand today wants to execute at the highest level. They want to do so at the most cost-effective way possible, and they want to do so in an environmentally sound way. And each step of the way, John has kind of met us where I think we want to take the brand, but also I think where the customer expects brands to be in 2022.